Hey guys, it's Brian Hill with The Complete Combatant. Talking about vision a little bit, and there's several things that we have to think about as we do visual work. Number one is most of us want to get, let me get in a little closer here so you can see this. We want to look at our target in this very narrow circle. We should center the eyes here, but we should let them relax along the panorama vision outside of it. This is the detailed cone. So what happens is you can't see anything much outside of this. So you won't see your sights until they happen here. So if I was doing something very deliberately, like, I'm zeroing or I have a precision shot and time is not of the essence, then I'm going to look at this and very much still it up. But I still have to remember that even though I've got it right here, it's never going to be still. It's going to be wandering through this area. So once it's good enough, I'll press the trigger. Now, if I'm shooting in a reactive or predictive mode and I see it dropping in here, especially as a defensive shooter, I would rather shoot higher than lower in the A zone. It's a better deal anatomically for us to be shooting up here. So I'm going to try to keep it in the upper chest region instead of the lower. I know this part of the alpha would be useful to me, but wherever my sight enters from, as soon as it gets to this line, which would be the intersection of the top line of the shoulders, I'm going to press the trigger. I don't care about being in the center of the center. I care about making a good shot as it comes in. Even if it comes in this way, as soon as it crosses the line right here, I press it. The more I keep my vision open like this, the sooner I'll see the sight entering and the easier it'll be to predict its behavior as it comes through there, that it'll be good enough or it needs some correction. So try to keep your vision open and soft, but look here. So the eyes go to the center, but don't stare hard, and then they open up the vision to each side. And then as soon as we see it cross, we're ready to press the trigger. And that keeps us ahead of the process. It keeps us ahead of the task, and it also keeps the mind away from being outcome driven. Relax your vision. The idea of the quiet eye is it settles here, but it also sees everything around it. So if I had targets next to it, I should still be aware of those, because what I'm looking for is I don't need to see the outline of the sight on the target. I need to see the target clearly relative to its environment, and then I need to see the color of the sight and enough light, if I'm using iron sights, to make a good shot. Something to think about. Try to stay, this is for precision, this detailed area, and that would be deliberate shooting where time's not of the essence, you have more time. This would be for quick shooting as I'm entering off the draw or movement. As soon as the sight enters, I press it. Remember, the more you wander towards the center, the more your error will drive the shot low into the outside. That's why we see so many right-handed shooters shoot low and left, because they get to here and they say now, and the sights move into this. Be ahead of it, and this gives you a bit of error margin, and the error for the defensive shooter should anatomically be high in the chest instead of low in the abdomen. I hope that helps you guys. You've got to get ahead of your sights. You've got to open up your vision so that you can see them moving. It's more important to know where you are in the environment relative to the sights than it is to see them very, very clearly, unless it's a precision shot. All right, go work on your vision, and as always, measure, refine, and perform. I'm Brian Hill with The Complete Combatant.